Give people a couple minutes to get in here, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever's clever.
Shut up, Meg.
Yes, Daddy.
Not if you paid me. I wouldn't say that shit to any of you if you paid me.
It's going to be a fun day, guys. It's going to be a really fun day.
Yeah, we already pissed me off, so we'll see.
We'll pull up a few
make a
videos. And...
Oh no.
Oh no.
Low on the liquefied Hebrews. The juice. It's sorry, bad joke.
Wow, that's
it was no, I said juice one day to my kids, and my youngest had said, Mom, you're vaping liquefied Hebrews? And I was like, no, I didn't say Jews. I said juice. I'm German, but I'm not that much of an asshole.
So edit that part out of the live. Got it.
Sorry. I was repeating what was said to me. Oh, Mrs. Wrecked was just here.
Yes. Come here.
She didn't look wrecked.
Oh, we got comment. Hello.
Hello.
Hola, como estas?
My cheerleader.
We all
Your
need
cheerleader.
Cheerleader.
It's a support group.
A wild Row has entered the chat. What's up, Rowan? What's up, Pix?
Goddamn right.
Johnny? What's up, Oculus?
Oh,
Hey, guys. We're giving it a few minutes, and then we're going to start. So we'll probably start in about 3 minutes and go from there. Kind of give people time to get in.
Yeah.
Hey, politically,
And
you're
we're
not doing
on
your job.
TikTok.
Because,
Do I?
you're not doing your job because she doesn't look wrecked. Just
Wow.
pointing it out.
Well, that's because you can only see from here.
Oh, she walks bow-legged? Like legs are okay.
Or
Like
doesn't
she's
walk
got
at
rickets.
Oh my.
She walks like she's got rickets. It's fine.
Yes, Daddy.
Double wow.
Sorry, I left my filter at home. So.
all.
So we're gonna give
Hello.
we're gonna give people a few minutes to get in here, and it'll be just a few minutes, guys. So bear with us, please. We got a few things to talk about today. We're gonna be going through some TikTok stuff and some political stuff, unfortunately, but it's not gonna be anything major. And then on top of that, we got a few announcements I got a few announcements to make that even these two don't know about, unless Pit
Because
Boss
he doesn't tell us shit.
Yeah.
Well, there's the reason for it. I want your genuine. I can tell you everything, and you could act surprised, but your surprised, like feigned surprise look is horrible. I like your actual surprised look.
Oof.
Eat me.
Tackle box, where you at?
Get under the desk.
He's under the
I'm
desk
playing-
already. She's
I'm
like,
playing Call of Duty with Officer 236.
he's over there just slapping her head. Just fucking deal with it.
And of course, YouTube won't let me sign in for the damn chat. Appreciate that, YouTube.
It's all good, brother. You're in the show. You don't need. You don't need.
I can do things like this.
Always got to be a glitch. Always.
Hi, Randy. How are you?
All of us don't get to do that. phone.
Right.
I think we've got a fair amount of people in here. You know what we should do?
Sure.
America?
We should
Okay.
do that.
My
Hi.
bad.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Gxs Podcast, Gen X shenanigans, if everybody wants to know the technical terms for it. We are here, and we are having a little bit of a change because somebody's moving. He knows who he is. His name is Pit Boss. He's not going to be with us today, but we have a gentleman that has graciously decided to grace us with his presence and fill in for Pit Boss today. Politically Wrecked Customs. How are you, sir?
Well, thank you.
All right. He's a man of many words, ladies and gentlemen. He's like, just a little. And as always, we have the lovely Amira with us. As always, she's here to keep us in line, and she fails every time. And then we also have Bomber, the man, the myth, the hairiest legend known to mankind. You know, you're gonna eventually be able to just cosplay Cousin It, right?
Just from here up, I'm hairy.
No. No, I get Cousin It. It's thing.
I shave my junk, but I leave my tits a little bit rough for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we're going to be going over a few things with you guys. We're going to be going over a little bit of wrestling news, a little bit of political news, a little bit of fun and funny, and a little bit of just news in general. So because it is GXS and we love so much political crap, why not? Okay, news time. Now, this is one of those things that they're talking about lately. It's the Texas border. So I found a gentleman online. I've watched him so much. His name is Photo G Steve 81. He does a lot of reporting. He does a lot of things. So this is him right here. And he's reporting his part of the Texas border. Now, we all know that the Texas border thing is going on right now. We talked about it last week, and we're going to talk about it now. This gentleman is showing exactly what's going on and talking about his opinion of the things that are going on. There's also another gentleman that I watched, and I cannot find it at all. I wish I could. But he showed the other side of the whole thing about how he drove 0.5 miles down the road, and there were just open gates throughout the border wall.
You didn't check your watch history to go see if you could find it again?
No, I need to. I will here in a minute because my watch history is like huge. Like I'd have to go back like 3 days, probably.
Gotcha. Hi, everybody.
Oh my.
He said watch history, not adult watch history. Jesus.
Oh.
There's a difference.
Wrong browser to clear there, Bomber.
Anyway.
So here we are. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Is there really a civil war brewing in Texas, or is it clickbait and politicians wanting to profit off your fears? Here's a rundown of the top headlines and what's real and what's not. There is an actual standoff in Texas between the National Guard and federal forces on the border. But is it a civil war like some are saying? Many Americans are organizing to head to the border to support opposing sides now, even including militias who intend to defend the state's side. Texas has lost their case in the Supreme Court, but that's what specifically emboldened the governor to double down with his mobilized forces. There's a bipartisan supported bill to address immigration, but former President Trump is asking current Republican supporters to vote against it. But is that really what could kill the deal? Here's a factual.
Now, this guy is obviously on one side of the spectrum, and that's okay. We like all different sides of the spectrum. He reports on both sides, honestly. He kind of does it outside the box a little bit, but he kind of leans towards the left, of course. But that's okay. I don't mind that. It doesn't bother me. He's talking about how Texas lost in the Supreme Court, but they're still pushing to do what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those things that people feel the way they feel about it one way or the other. We had a gentleman on not too long ago, and he was telling us about the reality of the situation, and that's what I liked was the fact that Reaper came on here and said, "Hey, this is what's going on. This is actually what's going on at the border." And there have been people that reported where things are and where things aren't. So from what the general consensus of it is, it's just a small stretch that they're arguing over.
Mm-hmm.
And they have gone over to different places and seen that the border is just wide open. People can cross over there. This is just a televised portion of it, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to assume that I know what's going on down there unless I take my butt down there and go, "Hi, this is Bones from GXS News. Can you tell me exactly what's going on here?" I'm not doing that.
And this is why you don't get to do our news.
I don't think we have that in the budget.
No, it's not. It's damn well not. So merch links in bio, ladies and gentlemen.
We need a budget. Our budget is
our budget's currently nada.
It's somewhere around here. I lost it.
It,
There it goes.
I like
But-
Randy's comment. It is just a giant distraction from everything else.
Yep.
This is true.
Yeah.
Whenever the media is blowing shit up like this, it's usually to distract us from something going on elsewhere
Right.
that's more important that we want to know about, but we don't get to see because the news isn't covering it.
right, and that's the truth of it. It's,
Yeah, this is basically, instead of, a few years ago when you would have something online that was, oh my gosh, such and such did this, clickbait shit. It's now global clickbait.
yeah, and
It's
that's
something to like, make a fuss over.
right. Well, and I'll say to this day, politicians are the greatest magicians. They're very versed in sleight of hand, and they do a really good job at it. So we all know that as people, individuals, we all know. Doesn't matter what side you're on, you know that politicians don't have your best interest at heart. They have theirs, and we
Right.
understand that. That's just the corruptness of the corruptness of the government in general. So that being said, it is what it is. We can't change it. We're not going to change it. But this is still an ongoing story, and we'll keep you guys up to date as it goes on, because as it sits right now, it's just basic bullshit, and it'll probably be forgotten about in a month.
Right.
Something worse is
9
going to
times out of
come
10.
up because we're getting closer and closer to election time, and the closer that gets, the worse it's going to get.
Yeah, on an election year, everything gets crazy.
Well, right. I mean, the only thing I'm going to say, and this is not there again, I'm not, because I'm lean one
Just say-
direction
just-
or another.
just say it. Just say it.
It's literally based on what's happening. There is a bill in place, and literally people are being told, you're not to vote on this because it will make the current president look good.
Here's the thing. And yes, you're right. And you guys kind of collectively made the point is as the year goes on, shit's going to get worse. Here's
Right.
the problem. The problem is that we're still not going to get the truth of what's actually going down in Washington. We're still not going to get the behind the scenes of what's going on and the things are going to actually impact us. They will find a new distraction.
Right.
If it isn't the Texas border, it's going to be some, blown up bullshit about, Bernie or something, or it's going to be some blown up bullshit about Sarah Palin, or it's going to be some overblown bullshit about Trump,
Right.
But it will never, ever be what we're going to see reflected on any of the news stations, because I don't care what people say. Like, I have my opinion about Fox News.
Right.
I have my opinions about all the other news networks. None of them are unbiased. They all lean one way or the other. None of them are truly, in the middle where they should be. None of them are reporting from a healthy point of view. And we are only going to get the news they want us to have so that we don't know what's going on everywhere else, especially this year because it's Washington. And the only shit we're going to hear about in Washington this year is going to be negativity. That's it.
Right.
Right.
It's going to be,
We're not going to get the truth.
this person did this to this person. This person did this to
The
this
year
person.
of the smear campaigns.
Well, and
It's literally going to be ugly all year long. And even if something good happens in Washington and a good bill passes, not that there's ever a good bill, but like something positive for the economy or something positive for like people as passes, we're not going to catch it. It's going to be buried because you're going to find something, whether it's more paperwork and more names being released, from Epstein's bullshit or whatever. It's going to be, the focus is going to take us from Washington to Hollywood.
right.
That's the
Well,
truth.
And honestly, for like the longest time, if I really want to if I'm really interested in wanting to find out, in a sense, more truth, more actual like news, not because all of American news now is opinion.
Mhm.
It's back when we were growing up, it was, hi, this is Bob from CBS 19. Here's the news. 5 people died today in a car crash.
From ESPN 8, The Ocho.
And then, a half hour later, you got the weather, and they went off the air.
Mhm.
Yeah, now
And
it's
you
just
moved
24-hour
on.
news cycles.
Now
And,
they have to fill 24 hours worth of opinion.
well, because of the information that pops out nowadays. Like,
right.
Right.
And
you before we wouldn't know anything about this until the news crews got down there and reported on it, right?
Right.
Now you got people driving by with their cell phones going, well, this is what's going on right now. And then all of a sudden that becomes the thing to talk about online, and that becomes the thing to say. So.
Well, and the thing is like back then you literally got this is what happened.
Right, David?
This is what happened. This is who's doing this, and this is what's going on.
Right.
Move on. What happened in sports? Cowboys beat this team. Okay. What's the weather going to be tomorrow? Okay. The weather. All right. See ya.
You got your international news, your national news, you got your local bits from your local station. You got your weather, your sports, again, national and local, maybe even some international, depending on what was going on. And then life moved on.
Yeah.
Back in the day when Tom Brokaw and Dan Rather were doing the news, you actually got news.
Yeah. You got someone going, all right, literally this happened. We know that 100% this happened. So we're telling you.
Right.
Because you don't know. So
and that's the thing. Regular news was boring.
Well, right.
So now they have that spiced up. This is my opinion. This is my side news. Exactly.
Yeah.
Entertainment, 100%.
It's infotainment.
Even 60 Minutes has gotten that way.
Hey, speaking of national news. Check this out, guys. California woman who got high and stabbed boyfriend 108 times will not go to prison. Judge rules that.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Woman right there, convicted of stabbing her boyfriend to death, only gets a slap on the wrist. She faced the possibility of life in prison for stabbing him 108 times. But the judge ruling that she had no self-control while in a cannabis-induced psychosis. Todd Pyro is live in the studio with the shocking details. Todd.
This is a head scratcher, Ainsley. The judge sentencing 32-year-old Bryn Speecher to 100 hours of community service, 2 years probation. And the big one, no jail time. She broke down in tears after a jury convicted her of involuntary manslaughter last month. California judge claims she had no control over her actions after stabbing the victim, Chad O'Meala, 108 times. Psychiatrists in the case claim the incident was, quote, 100% caused by cannabis-induced psychosis after the 32-year-old took 2 hits from the victim's bong.
Okay,
wait. I come from the medical field. There are people that have issues with cannabis. You can get like cannabis poisoning where it physically makes you sick. I have never in all my years in healthcare heard of cannabis-induced psychosis. Dude, if I fucking take 1 milligram, because I do hot dots, 1 milligram, I take one of those. I'm lucky if I can lift my fucking arms over my head. Somebody 108 times.
I got background in substance abuse counseling, and I'm going to tell you right now, none of that is in any of the books that I got in the house right now.
Right.
Well, and
Nikki made a good point. She's about to fuck up weed for all of us. Right. Really, Nikki?
There goes legalization.
Well, okay, hold on. This is in California. Right. Let's just go ahead and put it there. It's in California, so California probably wants to get rid of weed now. I don't know.
They've gotten rid of everything else.
And that's why I've always been a big, I don't indulge on it all the time, but I've always been a big proponent for weed because one, how many people have you heard of like coming home from work, getting stoned and beating the hell out of their family?
The ones that smoke, the ones that are laced with meth or fentanyl.
Well, okay, there you go. That's
okay.
So obviously what she smoked was laced with something.
But I mean, pure weed.
Yeah.
You don't have, daddy came home with a dime bag, so we're getting our asses beat. No.
Well, I mean,
daddy comes home with a 5th of Jack. Oh shit! Don't say anything to him. We're going to bed. We're going to bed at 5 o'clock. Just shut up.
Right. I've never heard of anybody getting violent off an edible.
No, and
I get violently tired.
She took 2 hits off her bong, and that's what caused the issue.
That was
that to me sounds like a bullshit excuse, and somebody is pulling up the fact they used cannabis, and that sounds like made up to get away with killing the guy because he was pissing her off.
It's
100%. That was straight lawyer.
It's just an edited insanity plea.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. She's probably smoking bed bugs again.
Wow. Shut up, Nikki.
People are actually doing that. So
Yeah, the
Come on,
most
baby, I got this green stuff laced with these bed bugs. Let's get it on.
the most
crunchy.
the most irate I've ever gotten while I was stoned was when
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Oh.
I hate you right now.
You're in good hands.
Oh god, that's a crunchy edible.
Maybe it was laced with bath salts.
Oh,
Oh, or Tide Pods.
a little crocodilia.
Little crocodilia.
Maybe we were
Oh
smoking
my
a little
god.
Gain and Tide. Tide.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
Hey,
The
I'm
only
your
one
blister.
my
If you
thing
need Tide
is-
Pods, if you need Tide Pods, or if you need, like bath salts, I'm your chick.
right. Well, that's the thing. My thing is, after about the 10th stab, I'm pretty sure you would have sobered up and went, "Oh, I'm doing something wrong."
well,
Right.
or you started giggling.
Something. 108. That's rage.
Yeah,
so,
that's
if,
pure,
so if
pure
she
rage.
at 10 should have started giggling, would that mean we could have called her Harley Quinn instead?
Another question is, how stoned was he just to let 110 or 108 times get poked into him, like for real?
Right.
That's the better part of the story is what the hell was he doing?
Well,
Right.
Yeah.
exactly.
What got her to that point that 108 times
She
was
smoked the
what
bong
was
twice. He
necessary?
said, "You're worthless," and she stabbed him 108 times.
The only thing I could think of is that first 1 or 2 stabs had to have hit something that incapacitated him enough that he couldn't fight off the other 106.
Good point.
Yeah.
Oh, here
Point.
I got, and let me hold on. I'm gonna bring in an expert real quick
Jesus.
and she's just gonna stay off screen, but she's gonna talk. So let me ask you one question, honey, because you are an avid smoker. Okay. Okay, you're an avid smoker, but have you ever heard of somebody going into a psychotic rage with marijuana?
It is highly unlikely, unless it's laced with some form
Right.
of a psychotic. It's not going to present with that
Yeah.
reaction specifically.
Yeah.
And all I gotta say is the first shot must have gotten him really good.
Right. I
That's
mean,
exactly what I said.
like I said, the most irritated and irate I've ever gotten while I was high was because I couldn't open the bag of chips and I started giggling because I was so mad.
Cookie dough for me.
All right.
Wow.
Now it's time to piss everybody off.
Wait. Before you do that, I just happened to cannabis induced. Okay, so they're saying that cannabis is considered an environmental risk factor that increases the odds of psychotic episodes, and longer exposure is associated with a greater risk of psychosis in a dose-dependent fashion. Okay, my mom's second husband was a major pothead. We had a 4.5-foot pink PVC bong. It was always loaded, always. And if he didn't have weed, he got cranky. Like, I get that. A dependency when you've been smoking it for 30, 40 years. Okay, fine. This bitch took 2 hits off of a fucking bong. Hello. I could fucking do more than that. Jesus Christ. And it's saying on here the risk of this actually happening is less than 1%.
Okay, well, I mean, she could have been that. She could have been that 1%. She probably was an avid smoker. But here's my question: less than 1%. Why in the hell hasn't Willie Nelson and Snoop Dogg done a mass shooting or murder or anything like that?
Exactly my point.
Right?
Maybe she was a vegan. Eating grass, smoking grass. That'd make anybody angry.
She was angry because he smelled like meat. Wow. Oh, there you go. Perfect right there. Lie. She did it because she wanted to.
There you go.
100%.
She just wanted an excuse, which is exactly goes with what politically Rex said, is that she used that as an edited version of an insanity plea. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And he's completely right. Sorry for your name.
And everybody is temporarily insane when they commit murder because no sane person commits murder.
No, she was probably mad. He probably liked some girl's picture on Instagram and she went off.
Or she found out he was cheating, or he was drinking too much, and she decided to pay back the bitch.
And that's the thing, is it's one of those deals where whenever it comes down to it and it's all said and done, you have to go back. The judge should have been smart about it, and the jury should have been smart about it enough to. And you're telling me you had 12 people on that jury that never smoked weed in their life? Come on,
right?
Oh yeah,
you had a judge that never hit that joint in college. I mean,
they scrub the jury for shit like that.
Oh, they did 100%. No, every person in that jury was probably a non
I mean, I was one time selected for jury duty, and just because I was for a slip and fall accident, and they were like suing the place where this person got slipped and fell it was like at a drug mart or a CVS or something like that.
Right.
And they asked everybody when we were going through the questioning, they said, has anybody broken a bone? I'm like, yeah, I've broke my wrist when I was like 7 or 8.
They're dismissed.
They're like, you're out of here. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's because
finding somebody on a jury that hasn't broken a fucking finger or a collarbone or a toe. Right. Come on, give me a break.
But what they do is basically what they want is they want a jury of 6 and 6. They want a jury of 6 people for the prosecution, 6 people for the defense. Mm-hmm. And they do that because they want to have that, impartial jury sitting there. But the problem you have is defense, and the defense has so many they can take off. And so does the prosecution.
Right.
They have so many they can take off. So they got 30 jurors. They need 12, and each lawyer has 4 to 5 to be able to take off there, and then whatever, and then all of a sudden now you're down to these certain amount of people that have been cherry picked for your side.
Right.
To debate your side whenever they go back into the jury box and say, hey, this is what's going on. Well, I don't believe that. Well, I do. It's supposed to be able to do that. But if you have compelling evidence to state otherwise, then you don't have to worry about anything more or less other than the fact of a conviction.
Right. Well, considering she's a novice on smoking the bong, she must not be very good.
Wow.
I would concur.
Oh, there you go.
It was a murder, but not a crime. I still say he came home with a double whopper. That's what did him in.
And she got the munchies, and she was like, I want it. And he's like, no.
He told her they were all the $1.49 nugs at Burger King.
Yeah.
She had beef rage.
But honey, it's grass-fed beef.
It's natural. Oh,
there's a lady ate your food.
Right. There was a lady that sat there and said chickens are vegan because if they're on a free range diet or a vegan diet, cows are vegan if they eat grass. I'm going, huh? You special kind of dumb.
Yeah. Exactly. There was somebody on TikTok that had done that where it was like, and at first I'm going, this has got to be a joke.
Right. Oh, that was a parody. That one person was a parody.
But I mean, she was like, yeah, eggs are vegan because if chickens eat nothing but vegetables, then the eggs that they lay are vegan.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. That chick was totally said, "I'm doing satire, people."
Yeah, and I was like
she was completely invested in that statement.
And the sad part is you pull out those little satire spots, and then you can sit there and rant and rave about how stupid she is, but you don't tell them that it's satire.
Right.
You just tell them, "Oh, this chick's dumb," and it's like, "This is what she's doing. This is the." My encouragement to everybody: if somebody stitches a video, go watch the original video. If they don't have the stitch on there and they just pull the recording, go find that person and watch the actual video.
Right.
And read the fucking caption and the hashtags, people. Come on.
Right.
Really.
I mean, it goes back to early TikTok when it was just people like lip syncing to songs. Mm-hmm. And just because you liked a song, you decided to do it, but then you posted and be like, what's wrong? Are you okay? Do you need a hug? It's like, bro, I just like the song. I'm fine.
She said, looks like I'm moving back to California. She wants to move back to California because they got this shit so good you end up wanting to just stab somebody 108 times.
Right? Well, they did. I mean, Robin Williams
hit it and kill it.
Robin Williams did say he used to call it California catatonic. So I mean,
right?
Forget Rage Against the Machine. It's Rage Against the Green.
Oh my
You're
God!
welcome.
All right,
there's my fun little line for the show.
Here you go, guys. This is going to piss off so many people, but
I hate this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the newest Hollywood tragedy that has been brought out, and this is something that I'm not even going to say what it is yet. I'm going to let you guys read it. If you guys can read the caption or whatever, look at it. But here you go.
Hey, fellas.
Looks like you're having a smacking night.
Before we start, do you have insurance?
What?
Your coverage good? Like, you have dental?
Oh, haha.
Is there a hospital nearby? Is it like too far?
It's probably like 25 minutes, I'd say.
I just slapped you. Are you all right?
What?
So you like to fight?
Slap the shiznit out of him.
I mean, damn.
Huh? Well, it's fine. Yeah, no.
Ever win?
No one ever wins a fight.
That's an iconic line.
Yes, it is.
Yes, so.
Here's my thing. Do you see it? Hold on. This comment over here by Chrissy. We riot if Sam Elliott doesn't appear in the bar wearing a mustache and a Hawaiian shirt. Does this person not realize they must not be a Gen Xer? He fucking died in the movie.
Yes, he did.
But here's the thing. It's a remake of the original, so why wouldn't he be alive?
Okay, Jake Gyllenhaal's bad acting is not going to be better than Patrick Swayze's bad acting.
Hey, he's a national treasure.
He is. He sucked in that movie. Was so early in his career, he sucked.
Hey, you shut your whore mouth. You don't talk about the Swayze that way.
His brother's a better actor than he is. Well, his brother's still alive, but
that's what I got to get now. I got to get the Peter Griffin Roadhouse.
All right, we're in this. Come on.
All right, here we go. We're 34 seconds into 2 minutes and 31 seconds, and we've already angered everybody. Oh, and by the way, instead of having a bouncer, it's now a UFC fighter.
Yeah, he's not a long time bouncer.
I'm moving.
A friend of mine suggested I come talk to you.
Oh, by the way, he did get ripped for this movie.
Lately, it's been attracting the wrong clientele. I can pay you good money. Judging by your car, you need that.
Well, I like my car.
Think about it.
I know who you are. Elwood Dalton. Big fan, man.
That guy's got a knife under his shirt. You just take a big step back and pop me in the face. You can do it.
Tell me about this bouncer.
Guy's all nice, like he's Mr. Rogers or something, but then he'll haul off. Really interesting guy, overall. Brand wants to take the Roadhouse away from me. He wants to build some resort.
I should warn you. People have a certain way of getting things done around here.
Was that Dennis Quaid?
No.
It looked
one
like
moment. One moment. You keep playing.
Okay, you're gonna look at. Okay,
I got you.
We all know who that is. Conor McGregor.
I thought it was Ewan McGregor.
No, wrong McGregor.
Are they really?
Conor McGregor's actually playing the right-hand man of the bad guy.
Yeah, I know.
So I think that's pretty fitting, honestly.
I'll take Conor McGregor. I mean, that's fine.
He got jacked. Look at this dude.
Hey, fellas. Looks like you're having a smacking night. Starting. I got a tip for you. Don't let no one get this close.
Let me guess. You're gonna threaten me? Tell me to get out of town?
I get the impression that you can't be threatened.
Once Knox is on the job, it's over, baby.
It takes a lot to get me angry, but when I am, I just can't let go. People seem a little aggressive around here.
Hey, fat.
Okay.
Okay, thoughts and feelings.
I hate it for showing me this.
Yep.
If it was any other title,
yeah,
and I mean, from what I'm seeing, the footage looks awesome, but what are they going to redo? Dirty Dancing next with?
Right?
No, Ghost. You'll just never see it.
Lord knows we don't need Whoopi. God.
So your main antagonist in this is the character is Ben Brandt, and it's played by Billy Magnuson. Conor McGregor is Knox, the right hand of the bad guy. The girl, Ellie, Daniela, I can't pronounce her last name, so I'm just not going to go there. Joaquim de Almeida is playing the sheriff, and you
can pronounce that, but not the other one.
I work with a lot of Spanish-speaking people.
Hey,
Thank you, April. I completely resemble that remark.
Oh, come on. The remake of Footloose wasn't that bad.
There is literally nobody in this with a name except for Jake Gyllenhaal and Connor. I mean, I recognize the chick that plays the female lead. I couldn't tell you who she is.
Well, my thing is if they would have, they missed an opportunity here. Now, I don't know if they
missed several.
But put it back on the shelf where it belongs.
Well, they missed a huge opportunity. The huge opportunity was to make this the son of Dalton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been Roadhouse 2, the son of Dalton, whatever.
There you go.
The legacy continues, The
legacy continues, and now he's going back over to a different Roadhouse in apparently Florida. Might as well have been fucking Disney for all we care about.
Literally, we've gotten
to Disney.
Literally, we've gotten to the point where there is no original ideas.
Nope.
Okay, so here's something. The female lead was Ratcatcher 2 in the Suicide Squad.
Okay.
She was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
She was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, played Yura. Or she was in Fast 10, she was Isabel, depending on where you find yourself in the movie.
Okay.
Right. No, yeah, I know who you're talking about. My personal opinion is it's another Hollywood flop that, I mean, people will watch it, and this isn't our Roadhouse. This is the new generation's Roadhouse. So they're taking the old crap, turning it around, and making it into new crap, and saying, okay, this is your generation's Roadhouse. This is our generation's Roadhouse. This is how yours goes. This is how ours goes. I get it. But
I mean, there is no more perfect line than in the original Roadhouse, where he's kicking ass and it is over, and his friend, the blind friend that plays music, and everybody's like, "Who is that guy?" His name's Dalton.
Right.
I mean, that's just like
right.
Yep.
So
the original was the standard for movies back then, and it was good because it was an actual original movie. They don't have an original thought in Hollywood anymore.
No. So this guy that's playing the bad guy, he was in Spy Kids Armageddon. Yeah, he played Ray the King Kingston. He was in a TV show called Made for Love.
Wow.
He had some bit part in a 007 movie called No Time to Die back in 2021. I literally don't know a single person in this movie except for Jake Gyllenhaal. And I'm going to stand by what I said before the show started. Jake Gyllenhaal's best role, I don't give a fuck what anybody else says. If I piss you off, I'm sorry. The last good movie the man ever did was Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
His acting is subpar. He sounds fake as hell. Just a little bit that I heard in this clip that you're playing, it sounded so rehearsed that it didn't sound like he learned the lines, like someone standing offside because he doesn't have a single original thought in his head. So he's got to have somebody with cue cards holding him up for him.
Right.
It sounded very clipped. It sounded very fake. It sounded very contrived and bullshit. I'm not a fan at all.
It makes you wonder if he ever actually watched the original, researched his character just a little bit.
Well, therein lies part of the problem here, because
Jake
Gyllenhaal, I think, was born in hold on. 9 when the first movie came out. He wouldn't have known to watch the movie. He was 9.
I know one other actor I've seen him in before.
Dude, I don't think they missed an opportunity.
What are you talking about?
Patrick Swayze is John Dalton.
Yeah.
Right?
What about it?
Jake Gyllenhaal is Elwood Dalton.
I think they just changed the names.
So they didn't title it worth of crap. Basically, they screwed up the movie title.
Right.
Let me
because
see.
they had an opportunity right there to make it a legacy.
He's
type
Elizabeth.
thing.
I'm gonna do this.
God, I hate Hollywood.
We all hate Hollywood. So let's see.
Elizabeth Ellie.
Wrinkle Sheriff.
Sheriff
So
Black, I know.
They're not saying what his name is.
Billy Magnuson, that's Ben Brandt. That guy, that's I think our main bad guy. And then the guy Joaquin, that was down there, that's the guy playing the sheriff.
Okay, well you got Brad Wesley, who was the original villain.
Yeah.
Right. Now it's Ben Brandt.
So
there's no Wade Garrett.
No.
At all. So this might actually be a continuation of said Roadhouse.
I don't know. IMDb is only saying an ex-UFC middleweight fighter ends up working at a rowdy bar in the Florida Keys where things are not as they seem. There is no other additional information available. There's no like plot synopsis or anything yet. So good. Maybe it's his kid. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
The double douche.
Well, there are
Sam Elliott pulling up and goes,
the double douche.
What the hell?
You okay there, amigo?
Right.
Oh, here we go. Jake Gyllenhaal and Doug Liman are not happy with MGM's choice to release it straight to streaming. They pleaded for an actual theatrical release, and they were basically told no.
It would have bombed.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, that's fine. I mean, it'll go straight. It'll go straight to my phone and my free movie app. Anyway, nobody's gonna pay for it to die.
Did you know the reason this is not called Roadhouse 2 because there was a direct-to-DVD sequel in 2006 called Roadhouse 2: Last Call.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Completely missed it.
No, they did the knockoff Road Home.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Roadhead.
House Road. No, they did. This one's called Roadhouse. The sequel to it is Mobile Home.
And this is not going to be a son situation. It just says Jake Gyllenhaal takes the role played in the original by Patrick Swayze. So he's taking the role.
Fired. I'm done with it.
And then of course, it adds in here Swayze played a supporting role in the 2001 Donnie Darko. Again, supporting the fact that Donnie Darko is a better fucking movie. Sorry.
Can't tell she's a fan, can you?
That movie is so fucking dark. It's great.
True. I agree.
And there is your load from IMDb's database of bullshit. Oh, but there's a Despicable Me 4 coming out.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not going there.
No.
So in other news, ladies and gentlemen, that wow. I didn't think
I need a palate cleanser.
Right? Palate cleanser? I got your palate cleanser. So last night was the Royal Rumble 2024. This is wrestling news, and pretty much me and Bomber are the two wrestling buffs in here. Politically Wrecked, are you a wrestling avid watcher at all?
I used to watch it. I kind of fell out of the soap opera long ago.
Oh, but we have even better soap opera today, ladies and gentlemen. So before the Royal Rumble, they had Cody Rhodes and they had CM Punk have a conversation. And somebody took it and did something really special with it.
I'm gonna do what I have to do. Also throw you over the top rope because CM Punk is gonna win the Royal Rumble, and he's gonna go on to main event WrestleMania. You're not alone. My feeling of you being someone who is talking to me, but thinking about him. I work with countless legends and luminaries and dignitaries in our industry. Freebird, Michael Hayes, Bruce Pritchard, Triple H, even Mr. Heyman. That when they see me, they can't tell. Let's see the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. CM Punk.
CM Punk. Now, if you're wrestling
CM Punk.
Right. So if you guys are wrestling fans, if you did not watch the Royal Rumble and you have it taped, you might want to either mute or turn it off or leave and come back in about 2 minutes. So Royal Rumble was last night. I do believe in the women's Royal Rumble, Bayley won, which that was her first Rumble to win. She deserves that. She actually has been doing a lot. And
that's the only thing she's never won.
Right. And then Bayley.
She used to be back years ago. She used to be like the big candy cane or candy kid, kind of like everybody, huggy and fun. And she had these the inflatable tube men flapping around and everything like that.
Yeah, no.
And then she left for a little while and came back, and she basically came back as, in a sense, a heel. And
okay,
like literally, like they had her opening start up, and she came out and like literally cut off, like used a sword and cut the waving inflatable tube men guy. But yeah, she plays right now she's playing a heel. And I mean she's supposed to be annoying. And I think there's going to be but
I mean, but
so she does a lot of squats, is what you're saying.
But
she's a good wrestler. I mean, she does a very good job. But
yeah, she's a good wrestler. Right? Yeah.
But
up in that trunk. Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Anyway, no, this is Bayley. Bayley she's won the women's Royal Rumble. She has not won that, and she deserved every bit of that. She was part of what's called the 4 Horsewomen at one point in wrestling, and there was 4 horsemen. Now there's 4 horsewomen, and so they were pioneers of their time.
They basically came in and came through the NXT and stuff like that, and kind of revolutionized the women's division because it was still kind of the divas kind of thing back then. And they came in and were like more like, no, we're wrestlers. We're not divas.
Okay, first of all, I'm sorry. For the other women that might be into wrestling, I apologize in advance. Who the fuck do you think you are as a woman to come in and take something as iconic as the 4 Horsemen, Arn Anderson, the Ric Flair, the whole... How dare you?
They got called...
and make it to the 4 Horsewomen? Are you fucking kidding me?
They actually got called. They actually got called that. They didn't name themselves that. They were as they were coming up through NXT.
Can I add to what she just said?
What?
Ric Flair's daughter is part of that.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, she
those guys literally are the foundation of what became at that time the WWF, the WWE, and the WCW. Those guys were the goddamn foundation of wrestling. And I say that loosely because I do think it's a joke. But at the time of watching it, these men were literally the figureheads of wrestling. You couldn't touch these guys with a 10-foot pole. And I don't care if it was the McMahons or who the fuck it was that came up with this, but to allow 4 women to take over a label of the 4 Horsemen and make it the 4 Horsewomen, fuck you. That is a slap in the face. And I don't care if Ric Flair's daughter is doing it. It's a slap in the face to Flair and Arn Anderson and the other guys. It's bullshit. I'm sorry.
I think the reason why they were allowed to do that is because they signed off on it.
I think it's offensive.
Goddamn right.
I'm sorry.
Well, and it literally was like a moniker that they had for a little while, and then it really has been faded away relatively quickly.
Right.
I mean, it was like
they still bring it up every once in a while.
Yeah, they all came
in the ring and they're like,
"Oh my gosh, it's the 4 Horsewomen." But they don't call themselves that. They don't refer to themselves as that. I don't think they ever did.
Well, let me put it this way: in classic fashion of those gentlemen being the foundation of what wrestling was built on to what it is now, the women who don't really deserve don't get a lot of credit, and they deserve a lot. Those 4 women laid that foundation, so they were the 4 Horsewomen of their generation.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that.
And
but I think using a moniker
consented.
that's like it is wrong.
100%.
Right.
But it was consented by the Four Horsemen to allow them to for the announcers really to use that. Hey, these are the Four Horsewomen of wrestling. When they were originally started that and they were doing their thing, I would rather watch the females go at it than the guys, because the females were killing it at that time. They were just absolutely slaying everything. They made them a main event of a pay-per-view. They've blew out the main events of certain pay-per-views and stuff.
Right.
And
honestly,
it was hilarious.
Right now, I mean, even now, a lot of times I like watching, and it's not just because they're women, because and they're beautiful women and very athletic and everything like that. But I like seeing what they can do, because they're actually more entertaining sometimes, depending on the match. Now, I think that the men's division has, with a lot of the have big flyers and stuff like that, we've gotten away from just these big giant guys going in there and slugfest and the match lasts 30 seconds type of thing, where you actually have these drawn out banger of matches. It's gotten better, but that's...
Did you just say drawn out banger matches?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for the banger matches, this gentleman right here, who looks like he just finger banged your mom, is the winner of the men's Royal Rumble. This is Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, son of the American Dream,
the double winner. He won last year.
Yeah, he won last year too. It came down to him and CM Punk, and everybody thought CM Punk was going to take it.
Yeah, everybody thought.
I'm gonna put it to you this way: CM Punk just came back. You know that you are either A, out of ring shape, or B, you can't really do it anymore, is if you're number 27 in the Rumble and it looks like when you got thrown out at the very end, it looked like you were number 1.
Right. Yeah.
Like the dude looked wrecked.
He was gassed.
He can't do it anymore.
Yeah, he was gassed.
I don't care what anybody says. I watched his AEW stuff. He can't do it anymore. He gets gassed so quick.
Right. I agree with Randy. When it went from WWF to WWE, they should have just stopped. Absolutely.
Well, that's the thing, though. Whenever it went from WWF to WWE, they got into more stuff. And yes, I agree. But at the same time, they've had their roller coaster moments in people watching and everything. And the funny part is they made more money going to WWE than they would ever made in WWF.
Right.
Because the E stands for entertainment. That doesn't mean just wrestling entertainment. They're into sports entertainment is what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
But they're also into movies, commercials, TV.
Well, yeah,
shows,
look at John Cena's career.
Kind of
well, yeah.
Look at The Rock's career.
Rock, yeah.
Absolutely.
Look at The Miz. Look at...
Yeah.
Did I mute you and forget about it, bro? I'm sorry. I was getting feedback on that video. Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. He's over here talking. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've said all kinds of shit.
But yeah, I mean, then you have the.
Let me fix it.
Shut up, Meg.
Okay, then you have the other part of the news of McMahon stepping down, basically being.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
He finally decided to not die.
Well,
in fucking chair in his office.
They basically found the one girl filed suit.
Oh, dude, that's old.
No, this is new. This just happened.
Another one?
Yeah.
Because this just happened not too long ago. He stepped down for a little bit and he came back.
No, he literally has now completely exited.
Hold on.
Good.
Oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's learn about Vince the Creep McMahon.
Vince McMahon resigns from TKO day after ex-employee's lawsuit.
Ex-employee's lawsuit? What day was that on?
Which employee?
Pick one.
Yeah, I know, right?
This one is 2 days ago.
God, create a free account or log in, Bomber. Jesus.
Why am I on the New York Times?
Because that's who probably did the...
let's see here.
Vince McMahon accused of trafficking former WWE employee in new law. Oh my God, he looks like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So CNN
considering
is
he's in his
reporting
80s now.
a former WWE staffers accused the company's founder, Vince McMahon, of sexual assault, trafficking, and physical abuse in a lawsuit filed on Thursday.
Wow.
And there's somebody else named in that has prior UFC experience.
I'm getting there. The new disturbing allegations from Janelle Grant, who worked at WWE's headquarters, come more than a year after the conclusion of a WWE-appointed special committee investigation into McMahon's alleged misconduct while serving as chairman and CEO. He retired amid the investigation July of 2022, but had returned as chair of WWE's parent company. The lawsuit filed in Connecticut, because that's where they're all located. Grant alleged that McMahon promised a job and later promotions at WWE in exchange for sex. Flat out.
Wow.
The
parent company is TKO Group Holdings, so that's what McMahon has officially fully stepped down from. Like, he's done.
Yeah. And like there's there's been sex trafficking allegations included in this. There's been abuse and then there was references and other people named in this that they haven't released yet. But one major one was that there was said that one other person was somebody that had prior UFC experience. Who's had UFC experience?
Here's something. One disturbing incident described in the lawsuit details an alleged sexual encounter between Grant, McMahon, and a friend in May of 2020. During the encounter, McMahon allegedly defecated on Grant, commanding her to continue pleasuring his friend with feces in her hair. The lawsuit also detailed an alleged sexual assault among Grant, McMahon, and this last name, I couldn't get it. That occurred in WWE headquarters in 2021. Two men allegedly pulled Grant behind a locked door, forcibly restraining her. As she begged them to stop, one of the men allegedly said to her, "No means yes."
Well, I could have done without that info on McMahon.
Hey,
Grant,
listen,
McMahon, and Laurinaitis, Laurinaitis.
Laurinaitis. John Laurinaitis.
You're right.
So
that sounds about the right couple of people to be doing that kind of crap.
Right.
Well, I mean, if McMahon did that, then he needs to be prosecuted to the full letter of the law. And he does not need to be in charge of WWE at all. Now, that's, again, as she said multiple times, allegedly this happened.
Right.
I'm not going to sit there and judge somebody for what allegedly they did until I have the proof to actually go, okay, you're a piece of shit, or you drop pieces of shit in people's hair.
Yep. That's a shitty thing to do.
Now, he's making a real brown statement, I guess.
But yeah, I mean, there again,
wrestling news, ladies and gentlemen. McMahon defecates in ladies' hair.
But yeah, like there was a bunch of people talking about it yesterday, and who in the WWE has had prior UFC experience?
Who?
Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, the guy with the fucked up ear.
No, well,
there's a few guys that have done UFC stuff, but Brock Lesnar is one of them, and I can damn well guarantee you, he don't give a shit enough to do that kind of thing.
There again, this is all alleged and everything like that. So,
dog, he don't.
The cauliflower ear or whatever.
Oh, that's
Randy Couture.
Yeah, Randy Couture.
Yeah, but Brock Lesnar has it though too.
Yeah, I think he does have a little bit, but the one thing I know about Lesnar, that I definitely know about Lesnar, he does not is for as big of a star and a celebrity that he is, he does not want to be in the spotlight. He wants his money in his 15 minutes, and that's where he stops. If you notice, the reason why Lesnar has not been the champ is because he doesn't want to go to all these talk shows and do all the bullshit that is required of the representative of WWE, which is always going to be the champions.
Right.
And he would, the thing was, his contract was very exclusive back then. He had so many times he had to show up. Once his contract is over, the only thing that they're signing him back for is the name Brock Lesnar to keep it on the roster.
Right. Right. Yeah. And
I highly doubt the man is going off just grabbing whoever he wants to and doing whatever he wants to.
Right.
Because he don't want nobody around him or in his locker room. But
I'm sorry. I just scrolled to see images of Vince McMahon. These new ones, this mustache that he's got going on, it's like a pencil stash. It literally just goes from corner to corner right above his lip line. It looks like he ate shit and forgot to wash his face.
Dude, the way Vince looks now, he looks horrible.
Yeah.
He looks fucking horrible.
Yeah.
He should have aged gracefully or fixed his shit, one or the other.
And the dye job looks like he put shoe polish in his hair.
They also put The Rock on the TKO board.
I would be distancing myself from that shit with this going on.
Oh yeah,
the TKO board.
Yeah, he's
TKO
part of
is the parent company.
TKO is the parent company of WWE and
oh, that's right, because they did sell, didn't they?
No, they bought. In a sense, they merged with. Is it UFC or
UFC and WWE have pretty much merged their stuff together.
Yeah, and so that's the company is TKO Entertainment.
Yeah, but
right, and McMahon was the president or whatever.
But
CEO.
Like
whatever.
That's where like Triple H is on that board. The Rock is on that board. That they put Rock on that board.
They put a lot of people.
Yeah, so it should be interesting. I mean, I can definitely say having Triple H as part of the kind of the guiding person in charge of day-to-day operations, as I've seen a big change in how WWE events and stuff like that are going. And this bullshit. I knew this was happening. I knew this was going to happen.
Did you see the bump he took on that top rope?
Yes.
I know. I noticed because I noticed the things. But did you see how his head whipped up? But his neck didn't whip around. He kept it. That was completely choreographed, but it was very well done because you can see he hits there, and then he comes up. Yeah. And when he comes up, normally anybody that whips, they're gonna whip their neck, and he stiffened up, and he didn't get whipped.
And like used his body to make it look like his head whipped.
Yeah,
right. Yep. Stupid man punch.
Stupid
man punch.
Spur.
By the way,
1, 2, 3. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Roman Reigns is still your Universal Champion.
Yeah, I knew that they weren't gonna drop it at.
Cody won the Royal Rumble. He kept his championship. He'll keep his championship all the way up to WrestleMania, and he'll drop it to Cody.
Yep.
Which
it
means
was UFC they merged on with and so instead of being WWE and UFC, that TKO. So yeah. And that was in April.
So that means I'm gonna go ahead and predict the I'm gonna go ahead and throw a prediction out there for what you call it,
WrestleMania. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be Cody and it's gonna be Cody and Roman, and it's gonna be Seth and CM Punk.
Yeah, that's what I was, because that's where I was going with CM. If CM Punk won the Royal Rumble, it was going to be they're going to set him up against.
Seth. They're still gonna set him
up. Yeah.
I think they're doing a double winner thing now. Like the last two guys are guaranteed to have a spot at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's one of those things of the guy that won gets the first pick, the guy that lost gets the second pick, the guy that lost gets the first day of WrestleMania, and the guy that won gets the second day of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
To end the main event of the
what else? There was something and I think with the women's division, the whole damage control thing.
Yeah.
I think what they're going to do with that is because when during the Royal Rumble, Bayley goes out there, and then all of a sudden Asuka comes out and she's like, "What the fuck? Huh?" She was confused. Why are you out here? I think what they're going to do is because it's the Kabuki Warriors and
they're gonna kick her out of a damage control.
Yeah.
But if you notice, damage control is primarily the women of the Asian persuasion,
right?
And then you've got Bayley.
Yeah,
And Bailey's trying to direct traffic or whatever, and she can't really do it. So they brought Oscar, and I guarantee you Oscar's going to take that over. You're not going to understand a fucking word any of them say.
You're right.
Because Bailey was kind of the mouthpiece of the whole thing, and then he got Oscar. Yelling, rolling her fucking R's.
You cannot beat me. I challenge you.
Oh my God! Where's my stereotypically bad person button?
Yes, Daddy.
Whoops, wrong button.
Wrong button.
They got aluminum in them. What is he saying in that clip?
They got aluminum in them.
Oh,
They
okay.
got aluminum in them. But I think they're going to turn Bailey face again.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
I liked her when she was face.
I loved it.
So I want to know if this news is you have for us that's like supposed to be getting like genuine reactions.
I just showed you.
Oh, that's it.
It was the Roadhouse.
No, you said there was two things that even Bomber and I didn't know.
Oh yeah, the news that you guys don't know. Well, that's going to have to wait till the end of the show.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh, you bastard.
Yeah.
Right now, we're going to go to a little segment that focuses right here on our guest that we have today, who's also filling in for Pit Boss. That is Politically Wrecked Customs. Now, sir, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to tell the people what it is you do.
I make t-shirts just like every other Joe Blow in the world. I do HTV and direct-to-film, full color. It became kind of a hobby at first, and then a side business when I went disabled due to Crohn's back in 21. So I've been at it almost 2 years, and I make a wide variety, anything from business shirts to political humor, sarcastic, yeah, pretty much everything.
Oh, no, you're not done. We're going to put you on a solo layout and let you just go. I'm just kidding.
Wait, you said sarcastic. So what are you sending me? Because like sarcastic is like my name. I just didn't know what you got, you know.
Oh, I got too many. I could hang on.
I'm a sasshole.
Goddamn right.
I've got a whole folder with a bunch of them.
Oh, we might have to talk.
Yeah, I'm down for anything. I don't edit or censor any of my shirts unless asked to, because I don't believe in bleeping out the cuss word. That's kind of the humor of the shirt.
Yeah, that's the only part. Like, me and my wife have got a t-shirt company that we've been doing stuff, and she used to work for Transfer Express. Okay, and that's where we get our transfers made from.
Right.
But like, you know, we can come up with some stuff that's pretty funny and whatever, but then they started getting to a point where they were like, hey, you need to simmer it down. And so like we had to start like asterisking and stuff like that.
Oh,
word.
Man.
So we're like, all right, screw this. We'll figure out something.
I don't mind asterisks in there because it always leaves something to the imagination for everybody at Walmart.
Well, right. I mean, you know,
depends on what state you're in and if they can read.
Valid.
Mama D or April D would like your website, by the way. She's commenting there.
Okay.
Wait, you have a website?
Yes, I do. PoliticallyWreckedCustoms.com.
Whoa.
Would that be the one that's behind your head on the banner?
Yes, actually.
Oh, look at there.
Yep. I got my new logo up there. The what's above me on this banner here is actually the old one. That's the one I started with.
Nice.
I like that.
How did you come up with the name Politically Wrecked?
Well, because like as far as politically goes, I don't really fit in the left or the right. I'm kind of smack in the middle.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really.
I like it. Politically Wrecked is very politically wrecked is very dick in cheek. You know.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word.
It allowed me to be able to do a little bit of everything, not stuck in one niche.
What did you say?
Instead of tongue in cheek, I said dick in cheek.
Dick in cheek.
That's court misconduct. That's a warning.
I made one that night. I sent it to you guys as a picture.
This is literally me right now.
They got aluminum in them.
Because I have nothing to say about that. Holy Jesus Christ.
No problem, April.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, there's some people in the chat here that actually have a bunch of my gear.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you for getting his stuff.
You sound so disingenuous when you use that tone.
Oh, my bad. Here, let me sound more genuine.
Shut up, Meg.
Okay.
I don't think he likes you.
No, he hates me, actually. That's fine. We have a love-hate relationship. He loves to hate me.
I don't hate anybody.
Sorry. He disingenuinely likes me.
No. You misunderstand the words between hate and tolerate. Okay.
There's words between hate and tolerate.
Yeah.
Hate, tolerate.
Goddamn right.
Okay, so let me go ahead and give you guys this news since you know Gen X knows how to be patient. You fucking twat waffles. Anyway, so we have added something. We have added something to the page, to our website. Are you guys curious as to what that is?
As long as it's not a throbbing.
No, but if you widen out your screens a little bit, or if you guys can see, there's a certain word on there that we didn't have on there before. What do you think it is?
I don't see the word penis on there.
I'm just
radio.
Radio, ladies and gentlemen, we have the official Gen X radio station now.
Wow.
Larar, our lovely Larar, our IT specialist, has gone through and actually made it to where we have Gen X radio. Now, it is in beta, so calm the fuck down, just as the website is, until we get the website fully set and everything like that. But Mr. Pit Boss is our official radio DJ of GXS Radio.
Awesome.
So Mr. Pit Boss will be taking that over once we get it set and done. You guys can go to genxstudios.com. You guys can go onto the radio page and listen to radio from Gen X Studios anywhere and everywhere you are in the world, except for North Korea and China and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're not.
They don't allow outside people. So
let's Google.
In your mom's vagina.
Wow.
We don't like them anyway.
Pit Boss, you got the beep button. I gotta go ahead and give you the access to this so you can beep a lot of this shit. But that's what we're doing. So you guys will be able to have Gen X radio anytime, anywhere. It is live right now. We just threw a few things on there and it's just going through that. We'll have Pit Boss officially on there doing his thing whenever we get it all set up and ready to go. Larar actually has a server that we're going to be running it off of, and we'll have a 24-hour stream on there, and then you guys will find out that there'll be times where Pit Boss will be live, I'll be live, hell, even Bomber or Amira will be live if they want to get in on it and do their thing. It's not a big deal, but it is a big deal, I guess. Yes. But it's something that
I got started.
Huh?
That's how I got started doing all this, was doing radio. Like 25 years ago.
Well, then
there was feminism radio 25 years ago. Nothing really.
That was a shot below the.
You know what? You know what? This one right here. This one's for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's for me.
Shut up, Meg. Shut up, Meg.
I don't have access to that fucking button.
But that's what we want to do. Is we've got the podcast you guys are watching. We're gonna have gaming later tonight. It's gonna be me, Larar, and our good friend Warchill, and they are the other two parts of GXS. Pit Boss is gonna be off because he is moving. All the love and support to Pit Boss. He's been struggling with that here and there, but he is getting everything going. Until then, we're just going to keep going with our thing. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to show you this right here. It's fixed.
Ooh, my name got spelled correctly.
I made it a point today to make sure that was done. For
I
you.
was a little butthurt that my name was spelled wrong. I'm like, seriously?
And I went through the website today and I made it a fucking point to make sure that was fixed.
That's cool.
So that is fixed.
Well, then I'll give you
By the
this.
way, if you guys don't notice, there's something right here on her picture.
What
What
about
is that?
it?
What does that look like?
I see it.
It's a bondage heart.
It looks like a pink ribbon.
I am a 2-time cancer survivor.
I know. I didn't notice that until I actually stopped and looked at the name and everything, and I went, "Holy shit! The wire is like a pink ribbon. That's fucking cool. I like that.
It is.
Badass.
That's neat.
That icon or that logo or whatever the fuck was made for me years and years and years ago, back when I was still in IRC chat, and one of my people made it for me.
And you notice Bomber's got the one logo that's like super better than everybody else's. I'm dead.
Well, because it's Bomber.
Bomber's like, well, I fucking made him. Shut up.
You can put backgrounds on yours.
And we still have the events page on there, which, of course, the upcoming event, and I'm keeping in contact with this gentleman. This is Al Kaplan. He was on the other last podcast that we had. He's the referee for dodgeball and everything like that. But National Dodgeball Day is June 30th, and we are going to push to get. We've talked to Al, or I've talked to Al, and I'm going to push to make sure I keep in contact with him and get him back on the 30th. He did message me back, and he said that he had a fabulous time. He enjoyed himself. It was a lot of fun. So he's looking forward to doing it again with us. So hopefully,
by the way,
we can get Al back on.
It's International Dodgeball Day, not just national. It's international.
Well, International Dodgeball Day.
Yes.
I might have something. I might have an idea.
You
What,
have
are we
an
all
idea?
going to dress up and play dodgeball?
Well, there is
Just
a
throwing shit at our cameras.
I'll do it.
There is a an event in late October every year, which is going to be the last one this year. This is going to be the 6th and final Toby's Army family reunion.
You're saying let's go and play dodgeball?
And he had mentioned something about playing dodgeball and kickball over at the high school. I wonder if we could
Get Al to come out there and referee it? You paying that ticket, bro?
I don't know. No,
we just had a conversation.
I already made the red tassel.
We've already had the conversation about the budget. I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
sure
that-
if
no,
he
it's
wants
not.
to, if
It's
he wants
down
to fly
here.
on his own dime, I'm down for it. You still looking for it?
Yeah, I think
Okay, yeah.
keeps walking away.
We have no budget. We do this
No.
for your entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. Until we have a budget and we can do certain things, this is what it is. Now, having said that, I will ask you this, Bomber.
Yes.
If it's a possibility, because I know you're going to be there.
Yes.
Right? Because you literally live down the road now. So you can actually drive instead of fly.
Well, I've been driving there.
I know you've been driving. It's been a dumb drive. I know you. It's just fucking-
Anyway,
Anywho,
but I know you're
Moving
moving on
on.
there. So I'm going to try to make it. I don't know if Pit Boss can or not. Hopefully he can make it. Hopefully American make it. If we can't, understandable. I know you're going to be there, and I would love for you to rep GXS for us. As far as possibly kind of doing something out there, GXS wise, podcast, radio, whatever.
Yeah.
That would be fabulous.
On location news brief.
Well, you're the only motherfucker that probably has his Wi-Fi. So
Can
No,
we
actually, I
say
don't.
that if Bomber's
You
going
don't?
to do that?
No, I don't.
If Bomber's going to do that, he's got to wear GXS merch, and I vote for the thong.
I can make one.
Damn.
Every time he's talking about GXS, he has to bend over. Just that little bitty T-back strap has
It
GXS
just
on
says
it.
GXS on the back of it.
It's like, what did that say? I don't know. Get
Well-
close enough and find out.
Well, I mean, the front wouldn't be fair because, the GXS would stand out. So
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's like a Ken doll there.
he's hung like a gardener snake, so it's fine.
Light switch. Light switch.
Some garden snakes could be big.
Oh my.
Did he just say some garden snakes can be big?
He did.
Tackle box out there watching the garden snakes. You look like my old friend.
He just walked in, like, oh, they heard me. Yes, they fucking heard you.
Yes, just to let you know, Tackle Box, this does pick up everything that people say around us. So great mics, they'll pick you up awesome and everything, but it'll also pick up
15, 20 feet away when he said that.
Yeah, it'll
he
pick
was
up
in the living room.
I think they're trying to say they're a little sensitive.
Well, that's the thing. That's why we have these little volume controls on here to make sure that we
have
don't
our
pick up
five fines. Our five fines.
Fine.
What
That's
microphones
right.
are those?
They're for fine mics.
For fine.
So I've gone through a ton
They're
of
so
mics.
for fine.
I've gone through a ton of mics the whole time I've been doing TikTok and I've been doing the radio thing and all that kind of stuff. I've gone through tons of them. And I can say for a fact that these are the best mics at the cheapest price.
Wow.
It's a $60 mic just for the microphone itself. And Amira has the basic setup down here. If you look, she can hold it up. It's obvious. Well, let the fog clear and the big reveal. So hers is on this stand. That's what it comes with if you just get the mic. Me and Bomber,
we
got the boom. You got the boom arm.
I had it already from something.
Yeah,
else.
I did too. But there's a setup. There's a setup that is a $60 setup that's like Amira's, and then there's a setup that's an $80 setup that is like mine and Bomber's, and even Pit Boss's. We already had the arms, so we just ordered the mics and kind of rigged them up on here. But these again are probably the best mics at the price that they're at.
Right.
I was very impressed with this mic because of the auto volume, auto speak or auto mute, and all that kind of stuff that it has. It has a double style into it to where it can go USB or USB-C. And then on top of that, I'm going to be getting at some point, I am going to be getting the omnidirectional version of this mic.
That's what I want to get.
Because these are directional.
Right.
Because if I talk back here,
you can't hear it. Right.
You know, if I turn it around, this is what you hear. But if I'm up front, this is what you hear. So these are directional. The omnidirectional, I can be anywhere around, and you know, it's gonna grab it.
Yeah,
it's another for fine mic. I will preach and tell everybody to get for fine mics. They're absolutely amazing for the price that they are. You can go off and get the professional $300, $400, $500 ones. It's still
and the great thing is, yeah, you can. It has a headphone jack right in the back of it, so you go right from the mic to your ears too.
Mm-hmm.
So
if somebody
you could like I've used this on TikTok because you can use with an Android you can use the USB-C. I've got a splitter that has two USB-Cs into it, and then one goes into the actual phone. So I put power and the mic into it, and I can do it on my phone. But
I've been looking for a microphone. Like this one I got here sucks, but
we just need Fafine to go ahead and sponsor this. So
right. See, and I'm a broke bitch. That's why mine sits on my desk. I don't have a boom arm for mine because
me neither.
When I hear, I'll make you a deal. Whenever I get the new one, it's going to come with a different boom arm. I'll send you this one. That way you go. And basically, I'm just going to unscrew this, and I'm going to leave this whole thing on there to where all you have to do is unscrew that bottom piece, set it on there, screw it back on, plug it in, you're done.
So all I got to do is just put it on, and it'll go.
We already had the conversation about the garden snakes. God damn it!
We have something breaking. I think I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Pit Boss,
the hell?
Pit Boss, you there?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to tell you guys this right now in my greatest of voices ever. These people here are the most amazing people of all time, and all the people in the comments, guys, let you know this is family. And by family to yours, we love every single one of you. Now, hey, for fine mics, let's talk about something special.
Shut up, Meg.
Wow. Perfectly timed.
That was for fine.
Well, I had a timeout. The boss lady turned around and said, "Hey, I know you're biting at the bit to talk to the guys just a little bit." So she goes, "You get a mental break." I said, "Thank you." I wanted to come in here and tell you guys are amazing. Literally politically wrecked, Oculus. I can't name them all off because there were so many people in that live. Thank you very much from the bottom of my family's heart. You guys are amazing.
Did somebody break Pit Boss again?
I might have broke him well, a lot of us broke him last night.
Listen, we know what you've been doing the last couple of days. Let's not lie.
Fucking Chuck Norris.
He's been fucking Chuck Norris.
He's been fucking Chuck Norris. That's.
Well, yeah. Didn't you know?
Yoni loves Chachi.
I'll never get tired of that.
God. That's a risky venture because if you don't get it right, I mean, Chuck could just rip you in two with his butt cheeks.
Pit Boss.
Well, at this point, Chuck will make time stop.
Pit
all right,
right. Pit Boss, bring your face on here.
Face. There's the face.
There Ladies and gentlemen, the radio host of GXS Radio.
Wait a minute, I got a promotion? Huh? What?
Congratulations.
Once again.
Shut up, Meg.
God. No, I let Pit Boss know what was going on. So did Lerar. We let Pit Boss know what was going on, and of course, you know the Pit Boss face of. Yeah, that basically, dude. I don't know if you're trying to do the church lady from Saturday Night Live and you're sniffing your fingers or what. What is this? I can't like.
You mean this?
Jazz hands.
How does it do that?
I
Is that on?
Well,
It's a thing on-
we can pull a Fonzie. Hey.
Is that on YouTube?
It's an iPhone thing. It's an iPhone thing.
Oh, for
it's
fuck's sake!
Wow.
And by the way,
how it
this-
is, guys, don't worry about it.
This is Molly Shannon from the movie thing. I forget the.
Yeah, that one. I
Yeah,
don't want to do that one.
Oh no, I got to switch over to iPhone now. They finally have gotten wireless charging, and you can do this, and it'll pop up.
You can get balloons and everything. I've done it to my daughter when I've been on FaceTime.
We were on
like
here-
a gesture and like shit flies everywhere. It's great.
We were on here the other day, and he did a gesture, and these balloons go flying up, and I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And he goes, "I don't know. I have no idea." And I was like, "Now I can do this. Now I can do this. Now I can do this." And I was like, "Fuck."
Don't pick on my buddy.
Hold on. It's broken. Hold on. Oh, there it is.
They got aluminum in them.
No, guys, I got to tell you something right now. These guys are amazing. The people on TikTok, if you guys are in here, and I know you are, thank you from the bottom of my heart, my family's heart. We will be in that home.
And that's what it was for.
My brothers and my sister. Oh my gosh, what the hell was that about the 4 horsemen thing? God dang!
I was a little
Box,
pumped up.
if you can hear me, run, dude.
He can't hear you. He's playing Call of Duty.
No, he's playing with his garden snake right now. He's fine. Oh my God. Well, Bomber, I know that you have something to show us. You always do.
It's not ready yet. No, I'm kidding.
This live brought to you by Blue Chew, ladies and gentlemen. Type Blue Chew when you want to show the audience some stuff they shouldn't see.
Hey, wait a minute.
Bomber
I thought it was
has
Muffin Tough.
You are muffin tough, sir.
Oh, okay.
You're muffin something tough.
But Bomber has us a nice little video that he wants to show us of people busting their ass.
Sure.
Wasn't this last week?
We got 30 minutes left. Why not?
Well, we didn't actually watch the whole thing on last week, so I mean, we watched it, all of us, but not these beautiful people out here.
We didn't watch it all. We only watched some.
Did you see the head snap?
Is that Logan Paul's little brother?
Right.
That's what it looked like. Oh, and I didn't know Logan Paul owned Prime hydration beverages.
Yeah.
I made the mistake of buying one.
Well, hold on. Wait. How did the Prime taste?
It was glowberry. It was amazing.
It was what?
My
It was
kids
glowberry. It was amazing.
My kids.
But yet
love
you
Prime.
regret buying it because Logan Paul owns it?
No, I just didn't know it was Logan Paul's thing, and then I bought it, and I was reading it, and I was like, oh, he's kind of a douchebag, but they taste good.
This is the tastiest douche juice I've ever had.
Damn it, he beat me to it.
Usually it's vinegar.
Clip that motherfucker.
really
put it
like
on
the
TikTok.
juice.
Just clip that motherfucker. Put it on TikTok.
Right.
Now, are we watching this? This lady didn't look like she has.
Ooh, what tailbone?
This slide brought to you by again Muffin Tough.
Wow, slap
So is that a dick in a box?
Oh.
Yeah, get it,
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it. Yeah.
And yeah,
there we go. Yeah, because the first time,
Why
it,
would
yeah.
Why would you go back? Oh yeah, there you go. That's it.
That looks like Logan Paul.
It does.
Is that a mullet?
It was.
Too far.
One more time. There you go.
Mullet man.
Skibbity-doo.
Skibbity-doo.
I found where they fixed it.
Hey guys, hold my beer.
Speaking of Patrick Swayze,
right?
Oh. So that
Shit.
was just okay. What do you do?
Oh,
The chair broke.
Like a turtle.
yeah,
Get him off. Wrong direction.
Oh god.
Wrong direction.
Oh jeez. Martha, I'm coming back for dinner.
America.
America.
Mark.
I'm all right. Oh no.
Oh, he ain't having kids.
I don't need a new tire. I'm fine.
Right.
That's a Ford fucking Ranger.
I know what's wrong with it. Got no gas in it.
Oh yeah. Good job holding the ladder, dude.
Right.
Here, let me get
Your
that for you.
assistant.
Yeah,
That ladder
fire
for
that
you.
guy.
Here, try it again, boss.
Nope.
Oh, face plant.
Oh.
No, that was total sack.
We got
Yeah,
the
that
boys
was-
too.
That was
Oh.
What in the hell?
Oh, sit down.
Literally.
That whole float.
Have a
just-
seat, sir.
Oh god.
That's not how you do that.
That's why John's not allowed to drink at any more sales meetings.
Oh.
Quit it. Stop it.
No more drinking for you, Mama.
Eat it.
Yeah.
No.
Not bad. Not bad.
I don't know what the fell was there.
I don't know.
I think
No,
something
I don't-
came off of it.
I don't really think it matters right now.
Oh.
Give me the fries, bitch.
Mine.
Mine. Mine.
I wish I could mute you all.
Mine.
Oh.
Not mine.
Woods gets.
Oh.
Okay.
On the waterbed.
So
Ow.
that's the air mattress trick where you jump on an air mattress
okay.
and fling the other person. Well, the newer ones, they're all like have got individual tubes inside that
Right.
fill up, so that it doesn't just go anymore. Yeah.
Dahmer's air mattress is like that one.
Yeah.
Kids like, Dad, what were you
God.
thinking?
Oh god.
It's going down. It's going down. Oh.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber.
Like a sweet muffin.
Right to the
Catch it with your hands, not your face.
right into the.
And crunch.
Emotional damage.
Right.
Can we talk about the cow? No, and I'm not talking
Right.
about. I'm not talking about. Sorry.
Not the full-figured women.
No. The
That's
you know what?
utterly,
You know what, Bomber?
That's utterly catastrophic.
Damn it, woman. I was gonna say it's an utter disaster, but
well, and then also check out the dude's hat. I mean, America.
that one's utterly disgusting.
Right?
I mean, underneath he's got the stars, or he's got the stripes, and on the top he's got the stars.
He's from Texas.
And in the back, he's got the mullet.
Right?
I just came from the border for my sister's wedding.
Nah, honey, it's all right. We can be dazzling my hat.
We could be.
Oh shit!
That's broke.
Hey, got her on. I need new tires.
Someone wasn't there for Lug Nut Day.
Good job. Good job. Hold on. Pause it. That dude just sat there and straight watched him crawl out of that thing. He didn't even try to help him.
You want to know what's really sad is one of our local baseball teams is called the Lansing Lugnuts.
Oh God,
Jesus!
They were trying to create a I can't remember what team it was. It wasn't like softball team.
Two-wheeler?
It wasn't a softball team, but they wanted to call it the Cleveland Steamers.
We had those softball teams like that.
Oh yeah.
There was the Bald Beavers, the Bald Beaver Eaters. The Bald Beavers was the women's team. The Bald Beaver Eaters was the men's team. Then they had the Purple Snakes or the Purple Cobras.
That's a dodgeball reference.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, this was way before dodgeball. But they had so many names that they were doing. And these people were coming into my dad's store at the time and saying, "Hey, we need these shirts printed up." My dad was sitting there trying to think of the morally correct answer to give them to tell them no, but he couldn't because it was money, so he took it.
There was actually, and I know I have it somewhere on my phone, but there was a Kim sent it to me from work. There was a church that wanted to get baseball team shirt transfers made up for their baseball team. And the name of the church was Christian Light International Teachings. And the T was
a win.
And the T was a cross.
Oh, even better. Lots of lowercase t and dotting the I whenever you lick the alphabet. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
I found it. What
literally,
did you find? Did you find Jesus? Nope, but I found something else.
But literally, they like on their T-shirts, it CLIT.
Wow.
That check marks me moister than an oyster.
Moist.
Moist.
Hey, you all right? You got it? All right.
You got this?
Good
All right,
job.
come on, Billy. Your wife's waiting on you over there.
Oh shit.
Tree.
Oh, tree. Hey, there's a tree there.
All over the food.
Right.
That's fucking genius.
Get your protein.
Definitely got the fiber in that one, didn't they?
That's the reaction I would get from my son by walking by his bedroom second time.
That's because his pants was off.
This kid was so uptight when it came to, you could literally shove coal up his ass and he'd get a diamond. I would walk by his room, go to the bathroom, come back out and say hi to him again. And that was the reaction.
I'm sorry, I found the only one that ever used that reference about coal up the ass and getting diamonds.
Hold on. Here's my question. How old is he?
18.
He's watching the hub.
Mine's 18.
He's like, well, I could give him my
victory. You're good.
Oh no. Oh God.
Coming in hot.
Well, at least the door
Right into the garage.
It's parked.
No friggin' way.
On the back.
It literally flew in here so perfect. It didn't even hit the side of the garage.
Look at the side mirror.
Yeah, side mirror was fucked.
It literally went.
Actually, it looked like it was pushed in.
Oh God,
this is gonna look painful.
Oh God.
Oh, he was training for American Gladiators.
Oh,
Orangutan eats the mat.
What the fuck?
Down goes Donkey Kong.
I got it on camera. Oh, zero.
That was Donkey Kong.
Oh no, another wedding ruined. Yep.
You piece
Dusty
of
Thunder
shit.
just did one of those about the woman leaving her husband because he did that shit, and it was like 3 days ago. It was great.
Run away, hot dogs.
They have little wings, just little wings, so they fly just a little bit.
What is this?
Yeah, but there's nothing to be afraid of.
This
Look,
isn't
it's so
smart.
hot.
Mm-mm. No.
Nope.
It's coming down.
Nope. Oh, that poor truck.
You got insurance, don't you?
I hope so.
Welcome to Oregon.
Don't you love how? Don't you love how people fall and they just keep their legs up?
Right?
Ooh. Oh.
Hail.
My gosh.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Safe flight repairs, safe flight replace. You all right, buddy?
And his friends just standing there like, gonna get up.
Oh, no. Oh, damn. And it took the fake grass with it.
They got insurance.
Floating
He said the car is floating.
really bad.
Are you gonna pull it ashore?
Because my airbag's deployed.
Pause. Did you see that there was actual?
Perfect.
Did you see there's actually flooding in California that looks like that?
Yeah.
I was like, I watched the guy's YouTube or TikTok, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, San Diego was actually flooded.
Yeah.
So the places that have flooded recently was one was Great Wolf Lodge, but it flooded because of a leak in their system. Another place was Universal Studios flooded because of a weather disaster or whatever. And then California as well, San Diego and places like that. Anything that was beachside. And of course, everybody's gonna be like, "Well, the glacier is melting, so everything's getting higher." Well, then don't have beachfront property, idiot.
Right.
So I got a question here. Did somebody not know about the assignment of washing the undercarriage?
Like a good neighbor, stay over there.
Thank you. Thank you
That's
very
gold. That's gold.
Wait. All right.
Like a good neighbor, stay over there.
Shirt idea.
Shirt.
And he sings it off key no matter what the words are.
Right.
Oh,
Jesus. Turn it off while you're putting it out, silly.
oh,
There you go.
what?
Yeah.
What are they?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's brilliant.
Make a fire.
There you go. Now you're cooking with not gas.
Right.
Yeah,
How
blow
about
it
some
again.
salt, lady? Salt. Jesus.
Put a pan over it and cook something, stupid.
There we go.
There you go.
Hey.
Strike three.
I learned
You
how to
got it.
kill the oxygen to fire.
Right.
Worst part is it
Oh my
floats back
God.
up again.
That element's just screwed now. What is it, Cletus? Somebody.
What is it, Lassie? Timmy fell in the well again?
What are you doing? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
You know
I think
what?
that was-
Bomber.
That
You know what? That was that weed psychosis shit.
there
there you go.
Psychosis.
yeah,
There you
that's
go.
there's
That is exactly what you freaked me out, man. That's why I
I
stabbed you
didn't do
108 times.
anything.
Cracking your windshield.
You can just hear the dents happening.
Yeah.
That's what your insurance is for.
Wait a minute. You know, the aerodynamical properties of that truck at that point in time would probably be better on gas mileage.
Probably.
Right.
I mean, they've proven that the dimpled ball is better off than nothing at all.
Are we talking about your dimpled balls or the
Oh,
truck's
well, you
dimpled
know.
balls?
Beat me to it.
Nobody wants to hear about your tiny white balls.
Oh, hey, look, there's a video on screen.
Moving on.
Oh, God, what is this?
Eggs.
Fucking cats. Fucking cats.
No, why
Hey, those don't go there, lady.
Oh, look, I
Oop,
knocked
there
him
goes
down.
one. Ah, hell, get the other one too. What the hell?
Dropped it on the
Bounce
dog.
that one off the dog.
Right?
You needed new cushions anyway.
Wow. Dead dog. That's what you get for neutering me.
You can't hide the evidence. It's on you.
Right? Neuter
Oh,
me,
that dog would be a football at that point.
Right?
Right?
And Tackle Box wants to get a Great Dane, and I'm like, that's what all of our furniture would look like. No.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's pretty much what we got for you guys today.
That was fun.
Yeah. So, guys, don't forget to go to Politically Wrecked Customs. Get you a lovely T-shirt. Make sure that you customize it with every possible curse word in the book. And, you just take a definition of every curse word and put it on the back of it. Or known curse words and just put it on the back. Words your parents don't want to hear.
Except words you can't say on TV.
Right?
The George Carlin list?
Yes. Yes, the George Carlin list of words.
Actually, I might have to have a conversation because I'm going to be on a bowling team for an event for work.
Okay.
And we need shirts, but they can't be there. It's a work thing. So we got to be.
So you can't use the Christian Light.
No,
there's a lesbian bowling joke in there somewhere. I know there is.
Well, no.
Just 2 holes, not 3.
So many fingers, so many holes.
No, it's got to be. We were a dumpster fire this last year. We literally had a dumpster on fire, and the thing said, "What's the status?" Because it's all the project managers. It's the project managers, me, and one of the vice presidents of our department.
All right, definitely get a hold
I
of me.
want to tell you guys this. I fucking hate you all because I have to watch this entire goddamn thing to get all these fucking clips to put them on TikTok.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely get a hold of me. I think I'm making shirts for a pool tournament that may be going to Vegas if he clears this last round.
APA?
Are we going to the International Dodgeball Tournament?
Dude,
no.
Is it an APA tournament?
I don't know.
Find that out because APA is really big in Vegas whenever they go out there. I did APA pool for a long time, and it's a big deal out there that they do every time, every year. So
ladies get really excited about big sticks.
Yeah, my shirts could be on TV. I don't know.
Shut up, Meg.
Balls and sticks and balls.
We'll be on the Ocho.
I don't have that one.
we need to get the clip for the Ocho.
Oh, you mean this?
Las Vegas, a city built upon sand, broken dreams, and $5 lobster. A city where you can get a happy ending, but only if you pay a little extra. A city home to a sporting event greater than the World Cup, World Series, and World War II combined. Live from Las Vegas, it's the Las Vegas International Dodgeball Open here on ESPN 8, The Ocho, bringing you the finest in seldom-seen sports from around the globe since 1999. If it's almost a sport, we've got it here. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this year's annual Las Vegas International Dodgeball Open, brought to you exclusively here on ESPN 8, The Ocho.
The Ocho.
All right.
The Ocho. So you guys can watch APA pool on ESPN 8, The Ocho.
The Ocho.
What was that like? The two guys beating each other with belts? Was that like the BDSM contest or something?
I was almost thinking maybe it was snakes because of the area that they were in.
Who can call who daddy first?
Uncle, I said uncle.
It's not uncle, it's daddy. All right, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning into GXS Podcast. And we appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming in and showing support and love. Thank you so much, Politically Wrecked, for filling in for the guy who decided to come in anyway. So we're going to have to do this right here. And there we go. Let's feature this guy just to make sure that he's known. Oh, I saw that, Pit Boss. Yeah.
He was cleaning and it went off.
Misfire.
Wow.
That's what she said.
I love you guys.
I'm sure it went off when he's cleaning it. He's probably done it several times. But anyway, hopefully we'll have a few more things for you guys coming up in the future. We're working on the website. We're working on the radio. Gaming is next. So if you guys want to watch GXS Gaming, we have a special deal today. We're going to be playing Lethal Company modded, and it's going to be absolutely ridiculous because we have modded the crap out of this thing just to have fun with it. It'll be me. It'll be War Chill, and it'll be Larar. So if you guys want to come check that out, it'll be fun. We appreciate each and every one of you coming in here. And thank you very much again, Politically Wrecked, for coming in. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, thank you for supporting Pit Boss and making sure that he got what he needed. And that was absolutely amazing of you, sir.
Yeah,
if
you're
you
the pits, man.
If you guys don't know, he politically wrecked. Immediately got a hold of Pit Boss and kind of did a little raffle fundraiser for him, and raised a good amount of money for him so he could be into his forever home. Our pity needs a forever home, ladies and gentlemen. I need where the fuck is my music?
He's been adopted.
We need Sarah McLachlan.
Right.
What?
In the arms of a Pit Boss. I actually
getting a new location. That's all we know.
I actually should have done that when I went in there the other day, but I didn't.
No thanks.
Listen,
Linda.
You're the only thing that we cannot send back to the pound. Okay.
What?
We found you. We decided to take care of you and adopt you, and now
Hey,
you're the
well,
step,
give me
now
a
you're the
give me a
stepchild we
name,
want to have a marijuana psychosis moment with.
That will never die ever.
I'll get you 110 times because I'm an overachiever.
Mom always said I was the extra mile.
Again, screw you guys. I've got to go through all these clips.
I'm giving you material.
So much tomorrow. Oh my god. Yeah, if you guys don't know, whenever you do a podcast and like when we start 5 minutes early, so we have to take that portion out, and then once we do that, we start the podcast, and anything from then on, I have got to watch and make sure that I grab the funny moments of the podcast, the genuine moments, the good moments, and I'm definitely getting the moment where she went off about Roadhouse.
Dude,
that is definitely a thing, because that was absolutely beautiful.
Even my wife was going, she's right.
Right. So look for those clips on TikTok. Other than that, you guys want to just
remember to support your local Christian Light International.
And if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Hey,